If your ex has custody, can you prevent their new spouse from adopting your child? Well, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. Some of the videos we do, we always say they're designed to educate and inform. Some videos are more educational. Some are more informative. It really depends on the question that we're dealing with. Now, this is an interesting question about whether or not the fact that your ex has custody, does that give that person sort of carte blanche and full authority to do whatever with respect to the child, including allowing a new spouse to adopt? The answer is no. You have to realize that even full custodial rights have limitations. What do I mean by that? Well, it's very simple. Even though your ex may have full custody, you still get parenting time, right? So that's a limitation on the custody. They may have full custody, but on alternating weekends, that child's coming to you, and then they have no custody. They may have full custody, but when it comes to, let's say, religious or educational or medical decisions, she needs your say-so. She needs your approval. And if she can't get your consent, she's got to go back to court, as if she had no right at all. So there are limitations with respect to that, and one such limitation has to do with adoption. You have to remember one thing. In order for someone to adopt your child, the court, by order, must terminate your parental rights. Now, just because the other side has custody does not mean your rights have been terminated. It is possible that your rights could be terminated for whatever reason, and that's why the other person has the custody. In that situation, it's a little different. But assuming that there's been no court order terminating your rights, there's only been an adjudication that one has custody and one has parenting time. In that situation, they can't adopt the child without your consent. You would have to consent to have your rights terminated for somebody else to come in and adopt your child. And you're not going to do that. Even if you have very limited parenting time, even if you have no parenting time, there's no earthly reason why you should terminate your parental rights. And as far as I'm concerned, if your ex wants to remarry, fine, let her remarry. And that can be a stepfather. And that stepfather can be a good host and hopefully in some way, a role model. Not to replace you, not to take your shoes, but to provide a hospitable environment. But that's it. That's all that step person is supposed to be. The two parents, the father and the mother, they're the ones who are supposed to raise that kid. It's your raising, it's your values, it's your influence, it's your guidance that's required, even if the other one has custody. So don't even think of allowing the other person to adopt your child unless there's some compelling reason that me and you haven't talked about. But barring that, there's no earthly reason in the world why you should relinquish your parental rights. Things could change, and in which case you want to have that available to you. And that's why you don't have to worry about them adopting without your consent, because it can't happen so long as you have your parental rights in order. If you have any questions about that, reach out, and we're glad to help you out.